This is Moneywizzle Coppersprocket. She is aspiring to be the next trade prince. She's also a priestess who would love nothing more than to make more money. She started off rising the ranks and throwing parties with her crew. They were always down to hop into her hot rod and ride around and play football. One day, while playing football, a very pissed off dragon starts chaos, and what's better than throwing a party instead of worrying about Deathwing? Soon the party is crashed and the city starts panicking. Now they are worried. So they all plan on fleeing on the trade prince's yacht, if they can afford it. One thing led to another, and suddenly the goblins have become the trade prince's slaves. But thanks to the intervention of the Alliance, which was meant to destroy them, not rescue them, and Moneywizzle, the goblins are freed, but stranded on an island. The rest gets a little foggy for Moneywizzle, but she vows to drop the mantle of Shadow Priestess after witnessing the zombification of her people, and picks up a new trade where she meets her new friend and pet Snorpsy the Porcupine. From here, she picks up some trades at Orgrimmar and prepares to set off to Durotar to find treasure and make her personal savings back. Welcome to the World of Warcraft. In this series, we're going to go from zone to zone making money by gathering and completing quests in each zone. The only rule I have is more of a guideline. It's that I must complete a zone in its entirety, aside from pet battles, before moving on to the next. We'll be starting with Durotar and moving from there to Ashara or others, and so on. We'll also try to collect a pet per zone just to keep our team rotating in and out and full of variety. We're starting with a porcupine named Snorpsy and a scorpion named Clipsy, which were tamed on the tutorial island. As you could tell from the intro, I switched classes before getting to Orgrimmar due to the priest not really being my style. So I chose a class that was more comfortable for me, as well as a spec that would give us the most variety of pets. As for professions, I chose 2 gathering professions for income between quests and grinding. They're mining and skinning. We're going to move from expansion to expansion eventually. Now, let's get started with Moneywizzle's adventures. Hey guys, and welcome to the World of Warcraft. We are playing as a Moneywizzle, as you could tell from the introduction, and we are here to make money, and we're going to try to go through each zone and do as many quests as we can to make as much money as we can. I picked up 2 gathering professions, so we can do that stuff in the meantime. I'll be blurring out the chat box down the bottom because there are events at the moment. And, well, let's just get started. So I'm going to see if the event is up by any chance. Yeah, we're level 11. Let me turn on low level quests because some of mine aren't showing up right. But we're just going to explore Durotar, see what we can pick up and what stuff we can do. Looks like the event is not up yet. You probably saw me waiting in a brief day. So we will pick up some quests and ignore my pop-ups. Oh yeah, they just recently did them, so it'll be a while. So let's just pick up some quests and make some money. We're not going to be going to any other zone other than Durotar for a while, so, you know, we might as well get used to it. There should be some quests in here that we can pick up. Yep, there is. Thunder Ridge. I'll do the story. It's basically a story of how a wolf was lazy and didn't want to look for a meal. An easy meal, anyway. He wanted an easy meal. Didn't want to look for a hard meal. Some things may be a little dark in the series, like this. So, you know, it's not as family friendly sometimes. So that gives us some. We'll grab that. Thunder Lizards, we're not gonna do that one yet. Let's go mess with some elementals over off this side, which we should be able to mine. Because I've been farming them on my other character. That's all about trying to, make money. I was experimenting with it. See how far I could get with just Durotar. And we can start skinning things because we picked up the skinning skill. Profession. Yep, we can mine them. So we're just gonna farm these elementals until we get through them all. But copper ore is gonna be pretty good for us for a while. I left general chat on this character so I can see when the event pops up. I didn't leave it on Paki, which was our brief day character. Mostly because it was kind of unhinged that night. We got our quest done. We're gonna hop on a mount. I was given this one as a gift because I'm trying to form a guild on my main character. And they said that a guild leader should have a special mount for people to use. And I was like, that's sweet. I really like this mount. You can repair and sell on one side and then you can transmog on the other. I also picked up cooking and fishing, if I remember correctly. I should have picked them all up. Talent. Boost our exhilaration. Because I want to be able to boost. Oh, why am I looking at that? I need to look at profession. Yeah, I picked up cooking and fishing. Let me put those on my hotbar. Yeah, I'm excited for the series because I really do like this game. I mean, the company has some bad PR and stuff that we've seen in the past, but I like to believe that maybe not all people are bad. I'm I'm very hopeful. I really enjoy the game. So I don't usually like to bring that kind of a topic up, but you know, let's just fly to the other side because we do have flying. But I felt that I should preface it because I am a Final Fantasy player. And I know that there's some animosity between the two. And I would like to bridge the gap between the two if possible. It's it's a tall order, but as someone who enjoys both games, I'd like to see more people enjoy both games. Which I know isn't possible sometimes because that is 2 subscriptions. But, the trials in the games can go a long way recently, especially with Final Fantasy. Ooh, we found some pants. Put those on. Here's 1 sack of supplies. I also figured Moneywizzle would probably use a gun more than a bow. So I transmogged it into a gun. You'll hear that a lot. Because I tend to hit things without targeting it. Is there more treasure back there? Sacks of things, I mean? No, don't see any. There's more over this way. I should probably be using my heirloom gear, but, you know, I felt it'd be more fun without it. My heirloom gear is pretty up there at this point. Thanks to all the events giving away heirloom upgrading items. For currency, not just giving them away. Hey, that was rude. Okay, now we can go back the other direction. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna be underwater for a bit. I got water breathing. Lizards are over off this way. I have no idea if that actually worked or not. That one. We've got 8 to remove. We're only on 3. So we gotta swim around for a little bit longer. Hopefully we can finish it before our water breathing is up. I didn't realize we had that. Oh, that works underwater. That's nice to know. Goblin has a rocket jump, which is pretty fun. One more. Let's do this. There we go. Now we can... We did it with 30 seconds to spare. Oh, I still got my... Got my laptop mode on. There we go. Now we can read it. And there's a rock nearby. Let's just grab that. But we're gonna be smelting the ore into bars and then popping them on the auction house after each episode. So if you see me with more money, that's just me picking up my money from the mailbox. We should also start thinking what kind of pet we want from Durotar. Like, I don't know what all can be tamed in this area. Like, I'd like one of these, but I think I have to have a special book for dinosaurs. We'll go find a stable master in a bit and check from there. Because I'd like to put Snorpsy in the stable as the one that fights alongside me. Because I am a Beastmaster. So I can do that. Because I like Snorpsy. Snorpsy was the first one I tamed. I was on Tutorial Island and, you know, you were given an option of, you know, what was there to tame. And I was like, hey, you know, there's a porcupine over there that I'm curious to see if I can tame or not. And lo and behold, you can tame a porcupine. I have this gather timer up here in the corner that's showing me experience. I have it up here mostly as a timer. Thank you. We'll pick up that quest as our last quest for Durotar. So it requires us to go to Azshara. I could probably tame that wild mature swine. I just don't have the stable space. Not stable space, the party space. I'll have to go to a stable. Which I have no clue where it is in Orgrimmar. Okay, turning these in. We'll just take that short bow. We don't need it, but we'll take it. We'll take Cobra Shot, because that's a pretty good one. Let's see, where to go next? Oh, there's a rock over there that we completely missed. I'll probably make sure to keep boosting my movement speed whenever I can with this character, because I know hunters can get pretty fast. Oh, the portal popped. We'll try to live as long as we can. There's a lot of people. Minute 13. Okay, what do we got? That's a lot of stuff. We got 46 seconds. These are always pretty good. I'm hoping we get a bag from it. Because the bag is a 36 slot bag and that would be really nice. I'm not limiting myself to vendors. We can buy stuff from the auction house if we need to. So bags are an option. But, you know, it'd be nice to get a free bag. Ooh, it's getting laggy. I don't even know which ones I'm targeting anymore. And we got all three of them. Nice. And we didn't die. Let's see what we got. More loot. Treasure nabbing bag. Nice. And we got an elixir for the next one. Which is what we add. Just auto sort. And we've got a leech. Charm. That's really good. All our junk items. All our light feathers. And we'll just go back to questing. Where's our next set of quests? Over off this direction. Stable Master should be somewhere around the front of Orgrimmar, I think. Actually, let me mine this node and then we'll go back and try to figure it out. Oh, we got some recipes. Okay, let's fly. Find a guard we can talk to. See if we can find a stable master. Where's the stable master? Looks like it's all the way over there. I can read a map, I swear. Oh, right here. I'd like to stable my pet. Put in stable. Make active. No, put in stable. Okay, I should be able to summon Clipsy and have Snorpsy. Not yet? Do I need to get a skill for that? Let me look at my spec. Oh, yeah, I need 2 more levels. That's okay. We'll have Snorpsy sit in the wings. We got some quests over this way, it looks like. I'll untrack that one because we don't want to do that one just yet. Is there a rock right here? Scissors. We don't want to go in there yet because we don't have a quest for that area. We're just gonna pretty much fight anything that comes across our path, you know, within reason. Definitely want to fight some of these boars so we can cook the boar meat and get our cooking skill up. We're not going to the Dragon Isles right now. We're working on Classic and Cataclysm areas. Hello, what you got for me? Okay, we'll go this way. This part I'm not too keen on because we've got to challenge these people that are chained up, and you know, we'll do them because we need to do them. Oh, there's a rock up there. Mine that if we can. Those gems will be a pretty penny. They're not like super expensive, but you know, they'll get you some money and they're fast sellers. And we're already level 14. Which isn't bad. See a rock over there. I think once we get to the next area, we'll probably call it good. Because we made quite a bit of progress today. I just at least want to try and get our second pet. Speaking of, I'm gonna dismiss and see if I can tame one of those raptors. Because that would be really nice. But yeah, when it comes to names of pets, if you leave them down in the comments, like, that would be fun. If I can't think of any, I could definitely use some. Are we gonna see another raptor somewhere? There's one. On the other side of this boar. Yes, we can. Nice. That's our pet for this zone. Okay, let's take some more boars down. So we're almost to the next area. Let's see, I may use the goblin name generator to name my pets. I almost said my pals. Been playing too much Power World lately. Yeah, there's some good stuff around here. There's some trainers. That's all our junk items. Let's try and sell that. Any of these better than our bow? No. But I may pick them up at some point just to collect the appearance. Oh yeah, we're gonna skip this one because I don't do pet battles. I'm gonna pick up the quests. I think that one is a new zone quest. See if there's any other stuff for us in here. We got an innkeeper. Make this in our home because I don't have Orgrimmar as my inn. I have a different place. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I may be getting it mixed up from when I was a priest. Pick up these event quests. Yes, what do you got? Okay, we'll do that next time we go to Orgrimmar. I'm just fighting anything for experience at this point. These razor mains drop linen cloth, which sells pretty fast. So we might stockpile it and then sell it when we need, you know, some money. We could also hunt some rares down. That'll give us some money as well. Here's another rock. I want to get the recipe for the scorpion stinger. Pie or whatever it is. Because that'll be handy. Because we'll be hunting down scorpions quite a lot. Okay, I got a name. Dipplewick. I don't know why, it's just the first thing that popped in my head was Dipplewick. And if we decide we don't like the name later, we can always tame another one. Because I don't think you can rename it again. Cobra Shot is so good. It's like your bread and butter for Beastmaster. I'm debating whether or not we should get to the next level before next episode or not. We probably will, we probably won't. It's kind of a toss-up at the moment. Because we've got 3,500 to go. We'll get these last two rocks and then we'll log out for the day. We're gonna continue walking because it's easier to fight monsters if you're not on a mount. Okay, the last rock should be right ahead. I see it. It's at the top of the screen. I was looking lower. Defeat this enemy so I can sign off without accidentally getting attacked. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and the start of this series, and hopefully we make more progress next episode. We definitely should, because we'll have our second pet fighting alongside us. So, until next time, guys. See ya.